And we're live.
Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects and the like. Thanks for joining me today as we uncover the mysteries of the Mandela effect itself and find out the true meaning of it all. We must discover what is really happening, what is really going on, to change these things that we know and hold dear to us. And let us help others discover the meaning of the Mandela effect, how it affects them and the price of milk. Thank you. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe down below.
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another show, another great Mandela Effect show. We're all happy that you're here. Thank you for joining us, Mandela Effectians. So let me minimize this real quick. All right. This is our happy St. Patty's Day show. And before we get into the birthdays, I wanted to share some Irish cool river dance stuff with you. Hopefully I won't get a copyright. By the way, did everybody remember to set their clocks ahead? You know, spring ahead, fall back.
Yep.
About daylight savings time.
Yep.
I remember daylight savings time, don't you guys?
Yes, I do, Brian. Now it's daylight saving time. It doesn't make no sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it don't.
You're absolutely right.
Well,
it's just something to get us in the spirit a little bit. I'll tell you what, I'd love to see one of these in person. Yeah, these guys are very talented. Yeah, I love Irish dance. You know.
I love the red, Brian. I love the red hair on the guys.
Yeah,
that's the real stuff, not like mine.
Hey, I know Jeff's gonna get a kick out of this one, right, Jeff? This meme right here.
Oh yeah.
St. Patrick's Day, the day when everybody is Irish.
Good one, Brian.
Do you guys still pinch people who don't wear green, or what do you do for? I guess I'm more concerned about people pinching me, so I try to wear green.
Yeah, my kids do it. Well, I don't know if they really do much of it. I don't know if they do it as much now in school.
They don't pinch as much in school. Maybe they're not allowed to. I don't know.
Yeah, that might be like a boundary thing. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, so, my kids never like, oh, I have to wear. I think only like a year or two they were like really into like wearing green, but they haven't really pushed it.
Do you have anything green, Esther? I mean, we're not the pinching kind of people here, but do you have any green? Just curious.
I don't have a lot of green clothes. I think I own like one green shirt.
Can you go get it real quick?
Oh, I don't know. I go through all of my clothes.
Okay, I'm just teasing.
It's on the bottom of one of my drawers somewhere. I rarely wear green, and it's like a teal green anyway. So I don't like actual. Well, I used to have to wear green all the time for Subway. So I remember when St. Patty's Day came by when we were all on Subway. We were like, well, nobody can pinch us because we're all wearing green.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you guys are wearing the Irish colors all year long.
Except now I think they wear like black now. So they used to wear, or they wore a different color too, like a goldenrod color. I think it was at one point. We had all kinds of weird colors. but green was for the longest time.
Is green your color? Like, what is your favorite color?
Oh, it's definitely blue. Blue
What's
is my
yours, Jeff?
favorite.
What's your color?
My favorite color is blue, and I don't actually own any green clothes, even though green is my second favorite color, which doesn't make sense.
I love like seafoam blue or periwinkle. Those are my other secondary colors.
Like, I know there's different shades of blue. Like, there's baby blue. I know that color. There's like that deeper kind of blue, which is real nice too. Royal blue. But no, I'll have to look up periwinkle.
I like the
periwinkle
aqua.
is purple color.
Aqua?
Yeah, and also the royal blue.
I didn't ask Teresa. What color is your color, Teresa?
Oh, she's on mute.
Teresa, you're on mute.
I would
What is your
imagine
favorite color?
just knowing her is probably red or pink.
Yeah, I think her favorite color is red, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right, Teresa?
I would imagine just from the psychology behind of colors and stuff like that, because she's very passionate and just very like,
Hey,
you know.
I'm here. Red and purple.
Red and purple. Okay.
Yep.
There's my mom.
Esther called it.
My mom's in the chat. Hey, Mom. We got.
Hey, Mom.
Okay, I forgot to.
Hey, Mom.
I was like, "Where's the chat?" It's like it hasn't been showing up because I never had it.
I posted and I posted in a bunch of groups, Esther.
Well, I mean, I forgot to go from private chat to comments.
Well,
that's always the first thing I do.
Give people time to get here. We just started like 6 minutes ago, and we're on a roll here.
Oh boy, the siblings challenger.
Hey, what's up, last flyboy? Welcome.
Flyboy.
So, what were you about to say, Esther?
Oh, I was just gonna say it was just kind of interesting. I just watched a psychology thing about like what your favorite color says about you, and unfortunately, I didn't watch all of the colors. Green was I don't remember, but blue and red were the two colors I listened to. That's why I'm like, well, Teresa's on like a red color because she's like that passionate, fiery type of personality. I'm more blue, more calm, kind of collective, and
I like wearing green. I like wearing green because like I'm like I have like a darker kind of skin, and it brings it out more when I wear green for some reason. Yeah, it just makes my tan really come off.
I love wearing blue. I actually found red looks really good on me lately. I don't know why, but red
black.
or
I never thought black was really a color. I was taught in school that black is the absence of color. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Well, when I wear black, I do appear more white. I had a friend who was like pale, milky white skin. He was super pale, and he had black hair. And he goes, "I'm whiter than you." And I'm like, "No, I bet you anything. We're probably the same color just because I have the fair skin or fair colored hair. I have blonde hair and everything." It's like, I bet you I'm as blonde as you are or as white as you are. And we put our arms up, and I was actually a little bit whiter than he was. But he looked like one of those ghost people because he had the dark hair. So I'm like, that's why I never dye my hair black, because I look like I'm death. Hi, Sandy. So I literally look like a vampire. Like they're black.
Hey, Sandy, can I have some Skittles,
I'm having flicker
please?
issues, major flicker issues.
Okay, but can you first give me some Skittles? You got a rainbow there.
We got to replace that light bulb so it'll stop flickering.
It's for St. Patty's Day.
I know. You know,
I'm wondering if I'm having flicker issues because you're in flicker.
I'm not in flicker.
Stop draining her power.
You're draining her power.
I just think about flicker. My lights flicker all the time.
I'm gonna deal with these issues. I'll be here muted. I'll be back as soon as everything actually uploads.
That's fine, but you have to say it the way Arnold says it. You have to say, "I'll be back."
I'll be back.
That's funny.
Okay. I got Sandy to do an Arnold impression. That was funny. Yeah, but we like to have a lot of fun on our channel, on our show, and we're happy that you all are here to join us. And we'd love to continue on with the birthdays. Let's see what birthdays do we have this week, Teresa?
We have March 13th. That's today. We have Ethan Samuel Reed and also Jynx Cat today. Happy birthday to both you guys. Tomorrow we have Patrick Roberts on the 14th. 17th is Need Input. 18th is Jennifer Lambert. On the 19th, we have Josh McCarthy and Matthew Reed. Happy birthday, both you guys. On the 24th, Adrian Esquivel, a.k.a. Lord Celtic Frost. And also sharing the same day is Paul Canniff. On the 26th, we got Nick Ravs. On the 30th, we have Shane Uotf, who also has a show, Unbiased on the Fence. On the 31st, Miccah Leonard. On the 31st, also sharing the same day, is Gemma Black. And last but not least, for April 1st, I'm throwing in this one because it's Mark Fewings. And that's it. That's it. Hello.
Oh, that
I'm done.
was quite a few birthdays. I was actually waiting.
Yeah,
for
I know.
more.
I did it very fast, Brian. I wrote them all down quickly.
Wow, I can't believe that.
Yep. Went through them fast.
So here's a joke for you, considering it's St. Paddy's Day coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Why did St. Patrick drive the snakes out of Ireland?
I don't know.
Because he couldn't afford a plane ticket.
Oh, God. Good one, Brian.
That is such a dad joke.
Okay. This one's better, I promise. Okay. Why do Irish people recycle?
I don't know.
They like to go green.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeff, you got any good jokes?
No, not off the top of my head right now.
Not as good as yours, Brian.
Huh?
Nobody can top yours.
No, I'm sure people can. You know, mine are kind of, on the dad joke, like PG. I try to keep it PG in case we have kids watching. So, I guess we can start off with one of, you guys come here to check out the effects. We're going to talk about some of the ones that are a little bit older, but we'll ease into the newer ones. How's that?
Yep.
Mindy down, Brian. There's some newer ones in there you can cover that we covered on Curious's channel, like Curious with Mindy. See what I'm saying? So from Mindy down is safe.
Sandy Fizzy's here.
Oh, hey, Fizzy.
Hey, Fizz.
Hey, Fizzy.
I just saw her pop in.
I just heard like a high-pitched squeaky kind of sound. That was weird sounding. I don't know. It's like
that was Teresa.
Oh,
Is that me?
There, I edited my avatar, so I'm wearing green.
I love it, Esther. You look good.
Esther,
I had to crop all of the people out of the picture.
That's fine. You did a good job. Now we're all in the green. Sandy, good job on yours too. You got a rainbow.
I actually found one that was
green.
recent.
Huh?
That actually was taken in March. I was like, I found one that actually I was wearing green, and it wasn't that long ago.
It looked good. It was perfect. We're all in the spirit. Yay! Proud of everybody. Go everybody.
Come to think of it, it was taken 1 year ago.
Brian and I got ours from the avatars and Facebook, and that's where I've been getting most of mine at. Yep.
Yeah, mostly from Facebook. Facebook does a really good job with your avatar making stickers.
Yeah.
So, Sandy, can we do Jeff's one first? Is that okay?
Hi, Moon Freedom.
No,
Welcome.
it's not done yet, Brian. Do not. I said Mindy down. It's not done yet. I'm still putting pictures in.
I'm looking for the Mindy one. Where's
Mindy
that
down,
one?
Brian. Don't do anything new till I'm done.
Mindy down, Brian.
Mindy. I don't see Mindy.
Mindy, the you know, Cohen, that one.
Beep 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 beep. That Mindy.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I see it. It's in the dump folder. Okay.
Yes. Now you got it.
All right.
Let's start, Brian.
No, wait,
I
no. What? There's no. The dump folder is do not touch.
Do not touch.
The dump folder is one uploading now. It's not in
Okay.
any order.
Okay. So
Do
I'm
not go
starting
in the
with the
dump
one with
folder.
the facts of life.
Yeah.
There you
Yes.
go.
Okay.
All right. Do you want me to do
Sorry,
it?
you said Mindy, and I was searching for the Mindy, and I didn't see it. All right, here we go.
All right.
All right, so Esther, would you want to track these as we go?
Oh, I thought Jeff was doing that.
Okay, Jeff, would you want to track these then as we go?
Yeah.
All right,
I
cool.
wouldn't mind doing that, but I might fall asleep.
Thanks. Well, Esther,
I would hate for you to fall asleep and miss a few.
You didn't.
Okay.
Emmy Sagittarius, you didn't miss anything. This is the first one.
Yeah.
All you missed was the birthdays.
All right, so Esther, do you want to read this one since you're?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
So credit goes to Curiouser and Curious and Curiouser. There we go. I got to get her name right. Well, she's kind of both, isn't she, though? Yeah. Actress best known for her role as Natalie Green on the 80s sitcom The Facts of Life, Mindy. And how do you spell her last name?
Yeah, you can't say it because it changes.
I know, and I'm afraid this is one of those moments I want to play the Jeopardy. You know, you know that.
Brian, I know it.
But that
Okay. Thank you, Teresa.
You're welcome.
very close to the Twilight Zone song, I just realized. It's very, very close. You basically slow it down and it's Jeopardy. Oh my word.
All right. So can we give him a clue? Or do we give him a clue, or should we just wait for some answers?
You can say it ends with N if that helps.
Okay.
I'm just
All
thinking
right,
of one of my favorite skaters is Sasha, and she has the same last name.
All right. Any guesses so far?
But
Eddie Van Coon says Cohaine. Okay, good guess.
I mean, freedom.
Cohane.
I hate the hater.
I think we're all going to be extra tired just because of the whole shifting forward.
Yeah.
Last Flyboy says CONN.
Yeah, we lost an hour, and where did the time go? Right?
Should we be tired, or I'm just trying to figure it out. So literally the real spring ahead, fall back. Oh, so we're actually
we lost an hour because we moved ahead. It's relative.
Does that mean I'm going to get tired earlier or later? I'm confused now.
Normally, instead of being 11:51, it would be 10:51.
But
still, it's still really late for me to be up. But normally, I'd be extra
that
tired.
Means I might last longer then.
I mean, if we had this earlier in the day, because I mean, I didn't work today. I worked for a whole 23 minutes and I got sent home.
Okay, I think last Flyboy gave one suggestion here, or was it Cohn? COHN.
Cohn.
And my mom says Cohen.
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 I agree with your mom.
Me too.
And
I'm with Anita.
What is it now? Let's see.
You'll see.
Let's
go ahead and show it, Brian.
So I'm in Arizona. Moon Freedom says I'm in Arizona, so I didn't lose an hour. But psychically, I still lost an hour. My phone somehow lost an hour, which was weird. So is Arizona one of those that doesn't change? Is that right?
I think so, Brian. But I know where I'm at. Nevada changes.
Yeah, it's weird how we have a couple states in our United States that don't do the same thing.
The party poopers, Esther.
Isn't it
Okay.
Arizona? I thought too was one of the others. I think it's Arizona. It's one of the other states.
I think Indiana
No,
might be one.
Yeah, I just remember it was
No,
somewhere
I thought
out
like
in
part
that
of
area.
Indiana didn't and part did.
That must be so confusing. We either need to all do it or not, or nobody, because that's just too confusing. Just like most of the parts of the world, they don't do it either. They've stopped doing it in other countries. So I'm like, boy, how is that really messing up people who do like business abroad and stuff? I can't imagine.
We should all stop doing it.
Yeah, I think I'd probably. I mean, it will eventually work itself out anyway.
Right.
So
I mean,
curious
not
or
in our
curious,
technology age.
I keep getting her name wrong. It's Curiouser and Curiouser, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
Curious and Curiouser. I thought she changed it to Curiouser and Curiouser, and then I guess she changed it back. I'm confused now.
Yeah, Curious and
No, she has
Curiouser.
2 channels.
Yes.
Curiouser and Curiouser is the one with all her videos, the old video style. And the live streams are on Curious and Curiouser.
Okay. That clarifies it. Yeah, I'm like, I remember. That's why I'm like, well, she's kind of both. Did you want me to read this one too, Brian?
If you don't mind.
Curiouser has always known this actress as Mindy Cohn, but her name has always been Cohn. Is that how you pronounce that? What do you remember?
Yes.
I always thought it was Cohen. I'd never heard of the last name Cohn, but you know.
That's so weird. COHN?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I thought it was Cohen too.
Yeah, there's residue for it. Like pictured here in the green box.
Yeah.
Which is weird because in the context, it's spelled the way it is now. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Mindy Cohn was forced. Why were you forced to hide weight loss? It's a weird thing for them to hide.
Oh. So here's some more residue.
One time zone is a half-hour difference. Huh. Weird.
One time zone you said is half an hour?
Yeah, Eddie Van. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Kuhn?
Coon?
Yeah. Arizona can't afford to lose an hour. They still count votes.
Oh, wow.
They still count the votes from back, with the whole 2 years ago.
It's funny.
Oh,
That is pretty funny.
I wish they had, maybe they had one of my old coworkers count because she didn't know how to count very well. Like they need to be able to learn math. Stop teaching the new math so we can get our next president correctly.
I know. I think that's why they teach the new math.
Like, what's 2 plus 2 again? 22. Okay.
Well, they teach. What do they teach? The rods and the. You have to count the number of rods. They're grouped by 10. I don't know.
It's confusing. It complicates it so much. I can't even.
Common Core math.
Yeah. They're counting their fingers to count votes. Yep.
All right, let's see. What's next? All right, this one is one of Teresa's, right?
Oh,
okay.
Right? I think so.
Dragon Eye.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Dragon Eye, Norway? No, Dragon's Eye. Sorry, Dragon's Eye, Norway. Oh, that's funny, Moon Freedom. I like that. I like that.
What?
They're counting their fingers to count the votes.
It's funny.
Yeah, you guys are my people. We're, my kind of crowd here. We're all. Some of these effects are rather funny, right, Jeff? We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, a lot of them are really funny.
I mean, when you're ready. Brian, ready?
Yep, go right ahead, Teresa.
Okay, thank you. Have you ever heard of the Dragon's Eye in Norway? Yes or no? Everybody in the chat. Either yes or no. Have you ever heard of the Dragon's Eye in Norway?
It sounds like something you see in in like one of those kung fu films.
Mm-hmm. Brian, do I sound clearer on this Chromebook than I do on the tablet? I just want to know if I sound different.
You sound much clearer. Yes, you sound.
Really,
like
Sandy? Yes. What do you think?
There's no interferences
Yes.
at all. Like
no,
no, none of that.
Robot.
No ghost.
You're not a robot anymore.
Oh, thank God! I'm glad I'm clear as a bell. Okay. The chat says no. Eddie Von Kuhn says yeah. It's some kind of rock. Oh, he's smart. Tobin Schwing. Hey, Tobin. No. JT74 says no. Thank you, Emmy Sagittarius Arms Society. I got internet now, and I'm on a brand new Chromebook. So yeah, so everything's going good now. Okay. Moon Freedom says sounds familiar, both not sure about Norway. I watch a lot of stuff about weird stuff, not sure. Oh, Anita says no, Brian, your mom. Anybody else? We're going to move on. We got a lot to go to, and it's having a late show. Okay. So we can't say this is a Mandela effect for sure, but it is weird and beautiful, so we thought we'd share it. Located on, here we go, I can never pronounce this, Uotf Beach in the Lofoten Islands. The Dragon's Eye Stone is a natural rock formation that appears to change color depending on light and whether it's wet or dry. And here's some pictures of the different colors of it changing. You'll notice that. Look at the coloration.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing.
I have no idea how it just does it, Brian. Sandy, when you were doing research, what'd you find out?
It makes me think of those everlasting gobstoppers.
Teresa, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm trying to focus here.
Oh, sorry.
The one in the middle and the one off to the right-hand side look like an avocado.
Yeah.
Oh, Fizzy should love that one. Her and her avocado groups.
Yeah.
I love avocados.
This reminds me of avocado ice cream. It's in the freezer. I shouldn't touch it.
Wait, there's avocado ice cream?
Oh, yeah, it's really good.
Oh, I want to try that. You're going to have to send me a screenshot of which one. Okay, well, let's move on. So these are pictures. Yeah.
The one on the top, the middle top, looks like a Cadbury egg.
The one in the middle? Middle? Yeah, that does. Yeah. Speaking of Cadbury eggs, Brian, when I went grocery shopping earlier today, I finally bought me a box of Cadbury eggs with the white cream in the middle, and I'm excited to eat one tomorrow.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, they get them at Walmart. They're like almost $5, and I think you get 5 of them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having one. I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow and have one. Yeah, they're delicious.
Yeah.
I think they actually just came out with some ones that are green inside, right?
I haven't looked at those yet, but I'll have to go back and check the shelf. What's Sandy?
That's Halloween with the green inside.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen those.
Me either.
Well,
I've only ever seen the regular ones in the caramel.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, we have some ones that's different colors. It's either for Valentine's Day, or I don't remember. It's either St. Patty's
Huh.
or Valentine's Day. I saw
I'll have
it really quick, and I was like, "Oh, that's a different color." It's just like dyed green. I think it was St. Patty's Day.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I didn't notice that. I just basically looked for the chocolate ones with the cream in the middle. That's what I was looking for. So maybe there were other ones there, and I just wasn't paying attention. I was kind of in a hurry, you know. I just wanted to get my
We did
stuff
that
and get home.
here either.
Yeah.
It was in our the holiday rack, and I just saw it quickly, and
Yeah.
I didn't want to stare at it because I knew I would want to buy it, so I just quickly looked at it and looked away. I was like,
Oh,
because
wow.
right where my register is, we have the entire store's worth of candy. That's where the candy aisle is in front of my register. So I looked
Walmart.
at all of the candy.
Walmart might have had it on the shelf, but I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, maybe next time I go, I'll look for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm always like, I can't look at this. So I'm like, I want to go home with candy, and I shouldn't go home with candy.
Oh, look at this. Moon Freedom says the Cadbury eggs have decreased in size. She saw something on that. Shrinking candies. Yeah, everything's shrinking, but yet they're raising the prices. You get less, but you pay more.
That decreased in size like 10 years ago. Like a long time ago, they made them smaller.
Oh, I'm hearing echo.
Oh, are we done with mine already, Brian?
Yeah, that was it. There was only 3 slides.
That was it, Sandy?
Yeah,
Teresa, it's a rock. There wasn't much to show.
There wasn't much.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to do yours, or do you want to do it, or anybody else want to do it?
But I'm ready. I have the 5 new folders uploaded, so we're ready to go. But you can since this one's up. Teresa, go ahead. You can read this one.
Okay. Have you ever heard of the anti-disco movement and the night disco died? Anybody in the chat? Have you heard of this? Anita might have, because she's older, but some of the younger people, I'm not sure if they heard of this.
Well, yeah, disco was around in the 70s, and then it kind of faded out, didn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know the range of ages in the groups, in the chat, so I don't know who's heard of this. You know what I mean? Us older people. All right. I don't see anybody answering. Anita, have you heard of this? The anti-disco movement?
I have.
You have, Jeff?
Yeah, and I remember a story about disco records getting run over or something in a baseball stadium.
What?
Oh, he remembers it, Sandy.
I wasn't allowed to remember it, Teresa.
Huh? Dave Summers says
I
baseball.
said he's allowed to remember it, Teresa. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, though, that's good that he remembers it. Okay, let's move on.
So this one, we should title it, what, the anti-disco movement?
Yeah, write that down, Esther, if you're keeping track.
Well,
anti-disco movement.
Jeff is keeping track of it
tonight.
Jeff?
Jeff?
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Anti-disco movement.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, cool. All right. So Sandy found this one. She gets credit. Disco sucks was the slogan for anti-disco sentiment, a movement brought on by one Chicago DJ who had an idea to end disco.
This makes no sense to me.
Looks like the guy's name is Steve Dahl. Is that what it says, Sandy? Oh, you're going to have to scroll to the top. Oh, there you go. The DJ, Steve Dahl, worked out a deal with
Comiskey Park.
Comiskey Park, okay, and the White Sox bring a disco record, watch the game for 98 cents. And just like that, Disco Demolition Night at Comiskey Park was set for July 12th, 1979. And if you notice the signs, it looks like people brought their own signs and proudly displayed them. Disco sucks. That's what it says. He planned to detonate the records collected from admission on the field. When paying customers, Dahl's listeners arrived, they were carrying banners, signs, and alcohol being sold at the park, made them feel even more excited. So you know what happens when you drink alcohol and all that mixed together. Okay. When Steve Dahl took the field, he blew up the records, and the estimated 50,000 fans rushed the field. Oh my God. This led to a full-blown protest riot, including one small record bonfire, damage to the field, and unintentional injuries due to intoxication and minor fighting. Wow.
Do any of you recall this?
No. Nope, I don't. Eventually, they were able to clear the field. You see all the police there? But due to the damage, the doubleheader second game had to be forfeited. Have you ever heard of any of this happening? Wow, what a crazy mess. Look at that. Bonfires, cops, people rioting.
Wouldn't it have been on the news somewhere? Like
maybe. Sandy,
Don't
was
worry,
there any?
Brian. I have video of it.
Oh, you do?
I
Okay.
have news video coming up.
I was literally a toddler, so I can't say this is an ME for sure, but I've never heard of it, even with the media covering it extensively for the anniversary of the event in 2019. I just find it a bit odd that I thought I'd share this with you. Great find, Sandy.
Yeah, great find, Sandy.
Very good. And here's all different pictures to do with this event, and T-shirts and all kinds of things. Pictures.
So this took place
bonfires
in Chicago?
Yep. Yeah, look, she's got a whole variety of things related to this. Wow.
All right, so I'm going to play the little video.
All right, I'm going to mute.
Here are Steve Dahl and Lorelei.
So what is that? People are throwing records into the field?
Explosives with a loud disco sucks chant. Disco sucks. Disco.
Oh my word.
Here they go.
Oh, what do you guys think?
And the crowd goes wild, Brian.
I don't know if we did that in today's world. I
Check
don't
it
know.
out. Look at everybody running out there.
I don't think we would have done that in today's world.
Yeah, that's true. You'd be arrested. I guess back then you can get away with a little bit more than today's society, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. Please clear the fields. Yeah, get out of here. Wow. Oh my God.
Please clear the field so we can start the second game.
Nope.
Let's go to our
So
seats.
Jeff, you remember this?
Yeah, I remember seeing TV shows that covered past events, like those clip
Wow.
shows they show on VH1, and they talked about this. I think it was like I Love the 70s or something like that.
Excuse me.
How come I don't remember this? I was born in 63, so in 1976, I was around 12 years old. Do you think I would remember this, you know? My
Yeah,
parents had the TV on all the time, like literally all the time. You think I'd remember this?
yeah,
You know?
that's strange. That some of us remember it and some of us don't.
The second game was forfeited, I guess because of this. Yep. Awesome find, Sandy.
Yeah.
Good find. I love the presentation. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. I enjoyed this one. Oh, there we go.
And the thing is, I didn't learn about this in history. It seemed like one of the things they would have taught in music class. All I could think of with disco, is that Saturday Night Fever. You know,
Wow.
You know Saturday Night Fever?
Yeah. Brian, put up the comment Moon Freedom just said. It's interesting. There at the bottom. Put her comment up. Yeah.
I never saw a video, she says, but this really just happened. My brothers talked about it and saw the graffiti about it. Wow. 1979.
Wow. Thank you, Moon Freedom. She said it was 1979. And Emmy Sagittarius Arms Society. All new to me. I'm an old dusty mummy. Always been a baseball fan. Huh. Thank you.
No.
And I asked my dad. See, of all the sports, baseball is my sport. And it's because of my dad. My dad loves baseball.
Yeah.
And I just may not have heard of it because maybe he didn't talk about it because it's not the Phillies. I don't know, but he's never heard of it either.
Wow. Interesting.
So I wanted to bring up a couple of Emmys here that.
Okay.
These are ones that Jeff found. You
Sandy's in the chat.
Did you refresh, Brian?
I did. I refreshed.
Okay.
Welcome, Sandy Diva, to the chat. Seriously.
Thank you.
All right. So the next one is going to be Clegg title change.
What?
Yes. Johnny Clegg.
Oh, that's you, Jeff. Go ahead. I'm going to mute myself. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, hi, Sandy. Yep, I see what you're saying. Sandy's in the chat.
Okay, so the title of this 1989 Johnny Clegg and Savuka single, Blank, Crazy, Beautiful World.
Any comments?
I'm looking. I don't see anything yet.
I'm not sure.
And your mother has never heard about that event.
Wow.
The disco demolition. She's never heard of it.
That says a lot right there.
Oh, I wish I could do chat on my laptop.
Has never heard of Johnny Clegg. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is one I'm not sure a lot of people would know. But it's a song I knew very well. And I know it's a change.
It's blank, comma, blank, blank, comma, crazy, comma, beautiful world.
And it's kind of like a reggae
descriptive word.
type
Anyone
song.
want to take a guess? Last five would guess dark, saying I don't know this one. JT74 said this, but that would, if there was no comma.
I'd have to take like a stab in the dark.
Anita McFarland says wild.
There's a lot of people in chat we haven't seen in a while. Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of people back. That's great. You know, because remember, I've been out.
Darius, Scooter.
Tacos.
Sandy, how long was I out?
You were gone over a year, Brian.
I was gone over a year. From what was it, 2019 to sometime in 2020?
Yeah. You've been back almost 2 years.
Wow. And we're on, what is this considered, season 5? We're on like season 5?
The 5th year.
Yeah.
Hi, Ed. Yeah, that was funny. Ed said tacos. Dark, wild, this.
Can I
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody knows it.
I don't know. I mean, for me, my answer would, to throw out there, would be big, but that's just a
it
wild
wouldn't be
conjecture.
crazy, like crazy twice.
I guess. I
mean, that's my guess. Crazy, crazy, beautiful world.
The only thing I can think of was like big, crazy, beautiful world. I mean, I don't know. That's just.
Anita says wild again, so I think she's not guessing. She believes it's wild.
I mean, I'll
Well,
use
why
other ones.
don't you just tell us what it is,
I
Jeff?
don't know
Next
this
slide.
one, guys. I'm sorry, Jeff. I wish I knew this one.
That's all right. So I remember Cool.
Next slide, Brian. Yeah, next slide, Brian.
Maybe if I heard the song, I would know it. A lot of the older songs, I don't know them by name. Because, we had radio. We didn't have a way to look up. We didn't have internet.
It is a very old song. It's from 89. So it was Cool, Crazy, Beautiful World. I have a clear memory of that. I listened to the song enough to know. It was in the movie Opportunity Knocks with Dana Carvey from 1990. Now, I've only ever known the song as Cool, Crazy, Beautiful World, but now it's never been cool.
The next slide tells you the word because there you go.
No.
So it has always been cruel. And that's so not right to me. And I don't know. I think it's another one of those messages. Like Mandela effects have messages, and some of them not so good, possibly. And the song, it was a happy song. It wasn't the kind of song where the word cruel would be in it, because it's like a happy, upbeat song, and it doesn't go right at all. And it definitely was not cruel.
I agree with you.
It doesn't
It's like
really
a world dance music song. Like it's like the genre is like world. It's
Yes.
so I added this in. Jeff, did you notice this logo?
I did not. Good find, Sandy. Wow. That is severely merged.
Yeah, but the newer albums are not. Just the one with the song that you had a problem with.
Interesting.
That's how the rest look. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
That is really weird, yeah. There's lots of residue. And lots of people who do know the song remember it the same way I do. And one of them even says, it's my favorite song. Well, if it's your favorite song, you're going to know the name of it. You're not going to get that wrong.
Exactly.
Great graphics, Sandy.
R.I.P. Johnny Clegg.
Yeah, except for the slide that I had cool twice.
That's all right.
Need to go and fix that one.
Why would these people remember Cool Crazy World if it never existed?
Exactly. And the word that replaced it just does not go with that kind of music. It doesn't go with that kind of genre, any of that.
Wow. That's a really great find, Jeff.
Thank you.
Definitely post that on your channel or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely
go for
will.
it after I fix that slide. Don't use that slide. Don't use that.
So this next one is by Jeff as well. The Duran song.
Now this is one that people should know.
Hey, Ralph, welcome.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, Ed, welcome.
All right. So you got this one, Jeff? You want to read this one too?
Yeah. All right. So what is the title of the Duran song that says, never lose it, never chose this way, never close your eyes?
Oh, William Hurt died today.
I saw that too.
Sandy, who died? What?
William Hurt. Tobin says William Hurt died.
No.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Michael Fontaine.
I think I remember him. Yes. He's a great actor. Well, he was a great actor. Thank you. I'll have to do a post later. Thank you, Sandy.
No, thank you, Tobin. And Jeff.
Thank you, Tobin.
Okay, let's see. Do we have any answers? Moon Freedom says, save a prayer for the morning after. Ed Hen says, ask Jeff to say, my name is Jeff, like in that comedy. Michael Fontaine says, ho. Last Flyboy, he was 72 years old, talking about William Hurt. Hungry Like a
And
Wolf
what's
says, Eddie
interesting
Von
is
Kuhn.
online I'm seeing 71. So was he 71 or 72?
71.
Yeah, Eddie Von Keen points out my previous Mandela effect at Duran. It was Hungry Like a Wolf, and now it's Bell Wolf.
Oh my God, I noticed that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I covered that last year.
That was one of those that I noticed and didn't like really think anything of for some reason. But yeah, it's definitely a change.
One of those ones you just ignore. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Tobin Schwing says, I only remember Iran and Hungry Like the Wolf from Duran. Iran is by a flock of seagulls, though, which is now Flock of Seagulls. Oh, no. It's actually a flock of seagulls, and it used to be Flock of Seagulls.
Flock of Seagulls. I was going to say A. I don't remember the A.
Me either. But it's a change that others have talked about. I don't know who found it, though. I know Hazel Fiver covered it. This is one of those ones where people might know the song but not the lyrics too well. I have a feeling they're going to know it once they see it.
I think if it wasn't on the radio, they might not know it. And I don't remember this one either, to be honest with you.
Really? This was on the radio a
Really?
lot. This was a big hit in '86.
Really? I'm surprised I missed it then.
Yeah, me too. This was a popular song. This was actually my favorite one by them.
William Freedom says it was like the hit for them. For me, it was Hungry Like a Wolf. That was
Hungry
the hit for them.
Like a Wolf. Yes. Hungry Like a Wolf was a bigger hit. This was almost as big a hit. Almost. Moon Freedom says girls on film.
We can't
LOL.
play it because if we did, Brian would get a copyright.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, can't do that. But I feel like people are going to know it once they see it.
Crow just said he's 86. A View to a Kill, yeah, that's another good one, Michael Fontaine.
Tobin
Really?
Schwing
The
says in
sibling
'86 I was
challenger
burning
says,
disco
I thought it was
records.
Duran Durant.
Never heard that. Duran Durant.
Should I flip it over to the next?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wild boys never lose it. Wild boys never chose this way. I have always known the song to be called Wild Boys, just like the lyrics. We can move on to the next one. But the song has always been called The Wild Boys. Is this your memory, or do you remember it like me? Or do you remember it at all?
Very seamless.
Well, also, I don't know if you
Switching
saw
the
that in that
Jeff
last.
to I. Huh?
No, I didn't know if you noticed that, but do you remember a plus sign with the Duran Duran? I don't remember a
Not
plus
at
sign,
all.
but
Me either.
it's
That's
there.
wrong.
But that was the only album it was on, so I didn't know if it was just the artwork on that one. So I
Moon
didn't
Freedom
say
says Wild
anything.
Boys. That was the song. I had the album. Last Fly Boy says just Wild Boys. Michael Fontaine's never heard of it.
But you're telling me it's always been called the Wild Boys?
The Wild Boys now, but they don't say the Wild Boys. They say Wild Boys. That's it. The doesn't belong there.
Teresa, what do you
There
remember?
is
Well, they do
one
say the
line in the
Wild
song
Boys.
where they say the Wild Boys.
Wild
Esther.
Boys.
Yes.
Esther, what about you? What do you remember?
I wouldn't know. I was too
But
young.
yes, Sandy, you're right. There is that one part of the song, that the intro, they say the Wild Boys are calling, but they never
Yep.
say the again in the song.
Nope, they don't.
And it was never called that. It was always Wild Boys. That's it.
Yeah.
And I have residue for that on my phone. In my iTunes, it still says Wild Boys.
I'm going to change my answer. I'm having a duel. I'm sorry.
Hey, Teresa, what's this Kelly Services here? Let's talk about that one next.
Sandy,
Hey,
you want to
Go ahead,
play it?
Tracy.
Jeff, that was a good find, by the way.
Thank
Great
you.
find. You're welcome.
No.
Teresa, yeah, you want to?
Well, figured it would be funny that I found this today, and St. Patrick's Day is the theme of the show. So I thought that was kind of funny, Sandy. I didn't even think about that.
Well, that's why I got this one done for today.
Yeah, this was crazy. So Kelly Staffing Services or Kelly Services went by a different name. What was the name of this company? So I mentioned, did you
I did
actually
not
put in the
know
graphic?
this, so I don't expect the chat to know this either, Teresa. I'll be shocked
Yeah, I'm
if they
getting the
did.
update. Jennifer Richardson.
No, you work there.
I worked there. I worked there back in the 80s for a couple of years, and I was working. It was like a short. It was like a long contract with Martin Marietta. So I was like doing
Teresa.
administrative stuff.
You
Oh my
already have an
God.
answer in the chat.
Jennifer Richardson, Elizold. She said Kelly Girls. Thank you. Anybody else remember this? The temporary agency? What was it called? JT74 says
does.
Kelly Girls. Yeah, this one really freaked me out. She said she worked for them before. Well, I got to tell you something, girl. You're going to be in shock. Last Flyboy says Kelly Girl. I worked there for the 80s.
Oh, never mind. My chat's on a delay for some reason. Moon Freedom says Kelly Staffing Services, which it was later on. I went to them for a temp job.
Anita remembers Kelly Services. See, I don't remember that.
Well, they're all right. Well, no, they're not all right, but all these extra staffing services, they're all correct.
Okay. Should we move on?
Sure, we have answers, so we can move on.
Oh, okay. Let's move on. Yeah, this one really tripped me out. I literally just found it today, didn't I, Sandy? Like literally earlier this morning.
Yeah.
All right. Brian, should we go to the next page? Or slide? Whatever. Slide. In which decade did they stop using the old name?
Scroll down, Brian. She can't see the rest.
Oh. The 60s, the 70s, or the 80s?
Figured I'd throw you guys a bone. Let you choose.
I love hey, Sandy, I love the Atari there and the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, I just love the collage, so I throw it in.
Wow. And there's his glasses, Tom Cruise's sunglasses, which he no longer wears in the dance. That's the Mandela.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah. I love the 80s.
So far we have 3 80s.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning toward the 80s. For real.
Okay. That's actually when I worked for them, too.
16 years ago. So 80s. We're going to go with 80s.
Okay.
I don't know this one.
Oh, okay. Esther, what do you remember? Esther? She wake? Wake up, Esther!
She did say she was tired and she might fall asleep.
That's fine. Brian, as long
Michael Fontaine,
All right.
70s.
Who shot JR? 81. That's the year I graduated, guys. Tobin. That year I graduated from high school. Yep, I'm old.
Teresa?
Shelby Norwood says 80s, I'm guessing. She's guessing. Last Floorboy says, huh?
That was the year I graduated from kindergarten.
Oh my God, I feel old. You were graduating kindergarten and I was graduating high school. Wow. Yeah, I'm old. All right. Should we move on, Brian?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. Thank you. Okay. Alrighty. I worked for this company after high school, and I remember the old name in the 1980s. The company was renamed Kelly Girl Service in 1957, and it became Kelly Services in 1966 to reflect the growing services of the company. But according
so it actually changed. It actually changed in the 60s, everyone. Go on, Teresa.
But according to the company history, they stopped using the old name in 1966, meaning me, Teresa, would have known the old name, which is what's tripping me out. I've never heard of Kelly Service or Kelly Services or whatever. I remember Kelly Girls. For me, it's always been Kelly Girls. 100%. All the time. All right, Brian. Yep. I remember the company being called Kelly Girls, but it's always been Kelly Girl before they dropped for services. Never recognized that either. We were led to these possible changes because their logo is so messed up with merging cutouts and shapes we don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember the E looking like that. That's so weird to me.
Nope.
Or the Y.
Sandy noticed the logo changes while I noticed the name change. Right, Sandy?
Yep.
Yeah, but this one's the crazy one.
Speaking of Kelly, real quick, Kelly Blue Book changed, right?
That one freaks me out.
Yeah, that one I spotted that change like 5 years ago, I think, or 4 years ago.
Welcome, Follow Fire 3.
Welcome, Fellow Fire 3.
Ed missed you.
Do you notice that one too, Jeff? Kelly Blue Book?
Yes, I noticed it in 2017. And it was another one of those where I'm thinking to myself, well, did I just get that wrong or what? It just confused me. But I remember Kelly.
Yeah. Yep. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Teresa,
Also
no, go
fun-
back, Brian.
Oh,
Go
what
back.
happened? I already read that.
You just had to read, Teresa. He had already moved on. You just didn't read it.
Yes, I did.
That's the best part. Look at the logo.
Oh, yeah. Look at the logo at the bottom. Looks so weird. Look at the E made out of a K, Brian.
I see that. That is weird.
No way. Okay. I did read this Sandy already.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, I know. Okay, next, Brian. Yep, I read that. Also, fun fact, Kelly Girl became a generic name for temp worker thanks to this company. I've never heard the term until today.
That's me.
Again,
not
I remember
Teresa.
Kelly Girls.
But I've never heard of someone like a Girl Friday. I've never heard somebody call temp workers Kelly
Mhm.
girls. I've never heard that. I
Yeah.
just heard them as temp workers or temps.
Yeah. Yep. And look at that residue.
Kelly
Definitely
Girl.
don't remember Brian Kelly Girl. I remember Kelly Girls always.
Yeah, it was to get people temporary jobs. Working
Yep.
with like, I remember they used to clock you on how fast your typing skills were.
Yeah, back then I was around 55, and now I'm like between 70 and 80 somewhere. I type really fast. I've gotten better over the years. Yep. Why do you think when I'm texting you can't keep up?
Well, that's the thing in schools now. They teach typing is like kids learn it like in second grade now or something. They learn it really early.
I love typing. I have no problem. Somebody gives me something to type, I'll type it up.
I'm faster with the phone, to be honest.
Really? I'm faster on the computer. Well, I'm fast both places.
I think I clock in around 110 words or
Oh, Jesus.
words a minute on the phone.
Oh, I don't know. I've never tested on the phone.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So this is all different residue in Twitter that I found, and all these people remember Kelly Girls. Look at this, all different ones. I found so much residue for this.
And a lot of them
Twitter.
were like, I was a temp at Kelly Girls. Remember
Yeah.
Kelly Girls?
Yeah.
I was Kelly Girls' most requested secretary.
Yeah, these people remember it. Kelly Girls. That's crazy. It was crazy. This one just kind of popped up, huh, Sandy? This Mandela effect. When you're not even looking, they appear to you. Good timing, too, because St. Patrick's Day. Sandy, that was a great idea to do it in green. Perfect. More Twitter. And even more Twitter, people remember Kelly Girls. There you go.
So Kelly Girl, they just made it singular.
Yep. That's what's been happening a lot. A lot of the Mandela effects with the S's been losing their S's. Or sometimes they even add on an S, but most of the time it's been losing the S. There you go. This was brand new, guys. You're the first one seeing this effect that I found earlier today. So, hot off the press. Sandy, thank you so much. Great job on the graphics. Excellent job.
Thanks, Teresa.
Thank you. Awesome job. All right. What's next, Brian?
Let's continue on.
Okay.
Which one is this? Let's see. This is
mine.
Okay. Please
Sure,
tell me who all these
Sandy,
kids.
go ahead.
So I think if we
All right,
said what
guys.
it was, it might give it away. So you have to guess who are these people.
Yeah, please tell me who are these quote unquote kids?
Quote unquote kids.
Who are these kids? Mm-hmm.
This is one of those you just have to guess.
All right, already. Filer says kids in the hall. Chat, want to chime in? I mean, not chat. Panel. Jeff, Teresa, Brian. Esther, if you're awake.
They don't look familiar to me.
Kids in the Hall, Sandy.
You remember Kids in the Hall?
Yeah, I used to watch it.
I actually did watch it, but didn't
Michael
recognize them.
Fontaine says The Kids in the Hall. Moon Freedom says The Kids in the Hall. Kids in the Hall for FS Girl 76. Did I miss anybody?
So I remember
No.
this now. The Kids in the Hall.
They'd be a more expensive version. They're by Lauren Michaels. They came out as like a different version, like a more compact skit compact. When I say less characters. More characters played by less people. Skit comedy, like Saturday Night Live. Same creator. The Kids for Moon Freedom. The for me says Jennifer. The Kids in the Hall says the one. All right, Brian, we can move on.
Okay.
So this is one of those half changes that shouldn't be, for me at least. I think it's in the middle of changing, and the fact that some of you remember it without the blows my mind. In my past, they have only ever been The Kids in the Hall. And most of their media stuff is. So you can see exclusive photos of Kids in the Hall, not the. They are also now just Kids in the Hall. Was their name missing a the in your past? Because not in mine.
Sandy, you do a fine job putting this all together.
Thanks. So here is the actual intro to the show, The Kids in the Hall. The is still there. So those of you that don't remember it, this might be a change for you. You could argue that the series still says The Kids in the Hall, so it's just art being labeled wrong or people writing the name wrong. Except, next slide, Brian. The movie was always starring the Kids in the Hall, but now the film poster and media are all missing the first the. So the movie is just Kids in the Hall Brain Candy. And I don't remember that. I remember The Kids in the Hall Brain Candy. Moon Freedom's freaking out. Next slide, Ryan. This will make you feel better, Moon Freedom. But I did find this promotional hat that still has the Kids in the Hall. Like I remember. See the hiding sideways on the hat? It's okay, Moon Freedom. There's lots of rest to do. It's okay. But all these people remember Kids in the Hall. No the. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you wanted me to stay on there just a little bit longer.
Now, this is interesting. The top image is the official The Kids in the Hall Instagram, and it's just Kids in the Hall. Even though the image on the left next to their name is The Kids in the Hall.
This reminds me of those Mandela effects with the music groups, like the Scorpions,
Mhm.
and now they're just Scorpions. It makes no sense.
Yeah, they were definitely
Okay,
the
really quick.
Scorpions.
Yes.
Sorry, Sandy.
Want to point out the middle image on the right says Kids in the Hall Comedy Punks Official. Because in the residue, there's going to be the Kids in the Hall Comedy Punks. So I wanted to point it out.
Hi, Rena.
Right at the top.
Hi, Rena.
The Kids in the Hall Comedy Punks.
Hi, Rena. Welcome. Maybe it's Mandela.
Hey, Rena. That's what I remember is the.
Welcome.
But now it's both ways.
Yeah, in case you
Here's
guys don't
residue
know
of
who
the-
Rena, maybe it's Mandela is. She finds
I'm
a lot of
Michael
music.
Fontaine.
She finds a lot of music Mandelas. You know. I mean, I find them from
finds a
time
lot
to
of other
time.
stuff,
but,
too.
She finds it huh?
I said she finds a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah,
That's
she
like
does.
saying, I'm Sandy, I find weather Mandelas. But you're looking at everything but.
There's a lot of different kinds, Sandy. I mean, all different kind of Mandela
Exactly. We
effects.
find a lot of stuff that's different.
Yeah.
I'm still
We're really
surprised
good
when
at
people-
finding a lot of musical ones too. A lot of ones. Rena finds
Yeah.
a lot of musical
I
ones.
give up.
She found two recently that blew my mind.
Oh, really?
Which
Which
two?
ones?
16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford.
What was the
Changed to
Mandela effect for
16
that one?
What's the
Yeah.
change?
16 ton.
Oh,
What do you
really?
get?
Fun.
Yeah, not in the title,
no,
but in the
that's
song.
dumb.
No, it's just 16.
No,
Wait, when
it
you're
was
singing, it's just
16
16
tons. What
tons?
do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Is that the song you're referring to?
Yes, and you never
No.
hear the S when he sings it now.
No way.
He says 16 ton?
Yeah.
No way. Can I play that?
You might get a
No,
copyright.
I'm
Be careful.
gonna link her video in the chat, Brian.
Yeah, please link the video.
And the other one was Foreigner. There was a line where he used to say "for" and he doesn't say it anymore.
Oh, wow. That's a whole lot going on there.
I've been waiting for a girl like you. That one.
Yeah, he used to say the next line was, "I've been waiting for someone new." Now he just says, "I've been waiting someone new."
Oh,
That was
no.
another great
Right.
find by Rena.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that is.
Which one? What song was that, Jeff?
"Waiting for a Girl Like You" by Foreigner.
No. What does he say?
So the line was, "I've been waiting for someone new,"
Yeah.
and now it's just, "I've been waiting someone new."
No.
Yep.
No. 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 Oh, we have a new person. Welcome,
Welcome, Tammy.
Ryan. She's
Welcome,
new.
Tammy. Yes.
Oh, look at the little
There's
doggy.
it.
Welcome,
Newly
Tammy.
affected. Welcome, Tammy.
Everyone say hi to Tammy.
She's new.
Hi, Tammy.
Tammy, check out those links. That's maybe it's Mandela. She's in the chat.
Yeah. Tell her about my group too, Sandy.
Well,
Well,
Brian will talk about his website at the end with your group.
Yes, I'm going to talk about your the website with the group.
Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
It's not dumb. It's not dumb. Any change to our reality is not dumb.
No, it's not.
All right, guys, we have a new a rewind with a new one, all rolled into one for you.
You want to talk
Speaking
about
of
how you
song
found this
changes.
one, Sandy?
Yeah, I was talking to Brian and Teresa about this old Mandela effect, and I happened to notice it changed again. Like, oh no, I can't. So in 2019, I covered a change to a Shirley Temple song, which has changed again. Please fill in the blank. Animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and what? Just the what's the animal? All I want is the animal. Nothing else in the chat. What is the animal? Monkeys and what? What do you remember?
By the way, I have some of those animal crackers in my pantry back there.
So
Didn't
Eddie
that
Von Keen says
Brian,
lions.
the title?
What title?
Tobin
Animal
says
crackers?
tigers.
They're not animal crackers
Yeah, that's an
anymore.
old Mandela effect.
Yeah, Moneybags discovered that one a while back.
And another one that I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody knows this. They used to have cages on the front of this, but because of PETA, that now the cages are gone, so they're free. That was not a Mandela effect. It was an actual thing that they did, deciding to take the bars off because of PETA.
All right, so I want to point something out here. Moneybags covered this where it's Barnum's Animals crackers. Now I'm going to tell you how the logo was. It was Barnum's by itself, the top, and then Animal was where Barnum's is, and Crackers is where Animals is. That's how the box used to be for me. Barnum's, Animal Crackers. And now Crackers is in this tiny gold plaque. It wasn't like that for me. But that's a really old Mandela effect that Moneybag 73 found. Okay, so we have lions, tigers, and rabbits in the chat, and bears now.
Oh my!
Oh my, yeah.
Oh my.
Eddie Van Keen says Barnum's manned animals.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
a good one.
Hey, it's the greatest show on the face of the earth, as Tom Hefner always says, right? The greatest show on earth, the Mandela Effect.
Yeah. So if you look at that box, though, there's still bars. It's just that you're inside with the animals for them to kill you now. The bars are behind them.
Says it has a good source of calcium.
All right, we can go on, Brian. We got enough answers.
Okay, so what's the answer?
In my past, she sang monkeys and lions. Some remember monkeys and bears. And now in the chat, some remember tigers. But it's always been rabbits, an animal not seen in a circus. And one person said rabbits, and that was the sibling challengers. It was never rabbits for me. But guys, wait. Since I found this, there's now a Manscuse. We have a Manscuse where we did not have one before. It was not originally there when I covered this. According to IMDb, factual error. The original lyric was monkeys and lions, but Shirley forgot the line while filming and said rabbits, and they went with it. It actually reads, Shirley Temple sings monkeys and rabbits. The lyric was written as monkeys and lions, but Shirley sang the wrong lyrics. There are no rabbit-shaped crackers in animal crackers. And also rabbits are not generally part of a traveling circus. But there are lions amongst the animal shapes. You know I'm right. So she actually was supposed to sing what we remember, or what I remember at least. But she didn't. In this reality. In this reality, she forgot. Before we get to the new change in the lyrics, I just want to direct your attention to the movie this song is in. Please look at the Fs. What is going on with Fox Film? Someone please tell me. Look at Fox Film. Can you see that? What?
It looks very futurized.
The F is going off just taking off to the right. What do you look at the Fs in Fox Film Presents?
That looks so stupid.
It looks ridiculous.
It
How does
does.
no one see that? I'm like, what is that? Oh Lord. All right, Brian. I just want to point out the Fs in Fox Film. And it should be Fox Films, by the way. I don't know why it's Fox Films singular.
It should be films.
Films, right. JT74 agrees. All right, here is the new change. Please fill in the blank. Animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rabbits, loop, blank, loop. What is the blank? What's the blank between loop and loop? Oh boy. Okay, we already have both answers in the chat. We have
Sandy?
loop, the loop, and loop, de loop. Yeah, Teresa.
I remember loop de loop.
Okay. So we have loop, the loop for last flyboy, loop D for Tobin, loop D for Philo, loop D for Jennifer. Eddie says Eddie.
Jeff, what do you remember?
Loop
Hey,
de loop.
Preliminal.
I remember loop
I
de
remember
loop.
loop de loop.
Okay, last flyboy D, Tammy Wallace, loop. Well, what's in between the loops, Tammy? Michael Fontaine says D. Welcome, TD Mage 20, also new. Good, how are you doing? That's what I remember, says Moon Freedom. D for preliminal, D for Tammy, thank you. T loop, okay, I can go TI, Jennifer. Da for maybe it's Mandela. Or are you asking someone else da? Loop de loop for Ed Hen. Loop de loop for Scooter. We're going with phonetics. You don't have to do the spelling right. It's fine. Just phonetics. It's okay. It's okay, Tammy. It happens. All right, Brian, you can go on.
Can I tell you real quick about another change, or do I? I can wait till we're done with this first.
Why don't we just finish the folder first?
Okay. All right.
All right. So
Oh,
it
you
is
do
monkeys
remember
and
Loop
rabbits
de
loop the loop. In my past, she always sang loop the loop, pronounced
No,
D. But now she sings loop the loop, pronounced duh. So
it
loop
was
the
loop.
loop. And it sounds like the when she sings it. You hear it,
Whoa.
it's the.
I don't
It
think I've ever heard the
100%
song.
was D, loop de loop for me. So again, pre-2019, for me, animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and lions, loop de loop. Now it's animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rabbits, loop de loop. The whole thing's wrong. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I don't know about anybody else, but this change is making me loopy.
It sure is.
Try saying
with
loop all these times.
They messed up my Fruit Loops. My
Nah,
Fruit
they
Loops are
fixed
no
them
longer
again.
made
The
of
blue's
fruit.
back.
They took the fruit out of the Fruit Loops.
Yep.
Moon Freedom is triggered again.
What did she say? What did Moon Freedom
No, wrong. No, the screaming. All caps.
say? I'm
Bless
sorry
you.
because I can't see the chat.
Hey,
We're in
Quantum.
a time.
Esther. Hey.
But there is residue. There is residue out there for lions loop de loop. Monkeys and lions loop de loop.
Oh, yeah, there's a ton.
Hi, prelim minimal.
Hey, you actually said it right. I always have a hard time saying that, Jeff. I haven't that name.
Yeah, I don't know how I even said it.
I'm sorry.
Preliminal.
Prelim
I call it the nugget.
Now,
minimal.
that
tongue twister.
red box in her, that was referring to a previous comment, so it's not a change. That's just is referring to something that's not on the screen. There's a lot of residue. And this is why sometimes we revisit old effects, because when we revisit them, we find out they changed again. So stupid.
Yep. Seems to be a pattern. Things changing more than once.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely a pattern.
So
Yeah.
Just look at Back to the Future. My goodness.
Right?
Yeah, Back to the Future's changed like 15 times.
The Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, it is 1:01 a.m.
It is, because we jumped ahead an hour.
So, you know, on the good ship Lollipop, it's a sweet trip to what?
The candy shop.
Yeah, it was the candy shop, and now she sings it's a sweet trip to a candy shop.
I remember
no,
the.
That's not right.
I spotted
The
that
candy
change
shop.
years ago, and the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because you brought up Shirley Temple, that new change with the animal crackers in my soup. That one.
I knew there was one that you brought up. Remember I asked you and Teresa?
Yeah.
I said, what was the one that you wanted to talk about? And you couldn't remember.
Well, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, that was it, Sandy.
That's the one.
Yeah, that was it, and I remember it.
I was asking because I was going to make a graphic for you, but
I couldn't remember it, Sandy, until
now.
Brian brought it up.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry.
It's all good.
It's not your fault.
Michael Fontaine, I love your residue of the cornucopia.
Yeah. I want to see it, Brian.
It's right there on the screen.
Good job.
That's what I remember.
Well, I hope you guys. Did I cover everything, Sandy? Did I cover everything?
Was that
Covered
everything?
all the new ones. Well, you didn't cover all the ones we covered on Curiouser's channel.
Which ones?
Let me look. Give me 1 second.
Flicker and see what he might have missed.
I'm looking at Flickr. It's just it's just, those stupid pink and blue circles. I'm waiting. There we go. Brian, did you cover Rick James? Did you cover Bambi? Did you cover? I know you covered yours.
Yeah, I
Or
did
did
not
you cover Rick
James.
James and Bambi?
I didn't cover Rick James. That's an important one, and we'll do Bambi after that.
Teresa's fast food place. Okay.
You want to read that one, Brian?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Brian, why don't you read it? I'm good. You read.
Wait, who's reading? Me?
You can read, Brian.
Yeah.
You haven't read any.
Go,
Okay.
Brian.
In 1981, Rick James' hit has changed for Sandy, actually. A lot. I'm very curious
Sandy.
what you remember. I'm very curious what you remember.
You said change for Teresa. It's Sandy.
I corrected it to Sandy. Sorry.
Okay.
I meant Sandy. Yeah.
Right.
It's very late. I'm very curious what you remember, so here come the questions. You ready, guys? But first, do you remember Super Freak as one word or Super Freak as two words? Because the title has even changed for Sandy.
Brian, go back. You just gave the answer away. It was a question. We're waiting for answers.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's your answer, guys? Was it one word or two words?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you saw. Just write down what you remember. What do you remember? One or two words.
I'm gonna go with the one word, honestly.
One word for me.
And that's my final answer.
I would imagine
Preliminal
one more.
says super dash freak. Is that what was on the other page?
I forgot.
Oh no, Preliminal remembers a dash. Don't worry, I got you covered. I got you covered. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I can't believe I just censored Jennifer, even though she put the little star in. She didn't even write the word. She censored it herself. And then YouTube censored her. Last Five Boy says one, I thought. Eddie Von Keen, 2 words. Supa. TD Mage 20 says, I remember 1 word. 1 word says Tammy Wallace. Well, I don't think I've ever spelled it either, but I've seen it on albums. I've seen it on the TV. I don't know. I've seen it places written down. Let's see. No, you don't. It just gets held for review. It was probably you probably saw it yourself, but the chat didn't see it until I showed it. Yeah, because I approved it. That's why you saw it flash and jump up. All right, we can go on, Brian, because there's more questions.
Okay.
Good,
Sandy.
Tobin. That's one of the questions.
Sandy.
Go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
It's okay. Sandy has only ever known this song with 1-word title, but Super Freak has always been 2 words. Wow. So,
Here's residue of 1 word.
This is residue for 1 word, yes. Wasn't there like a 90s song that attributed Rick James and said Rick James was the original Super Freak? You remember that song, Sandy? It was a 90s song.
No. I mean, I know that they used the music in Can't Touch This, which is now You Can't Touch This, which is just wrong to me.
All right, this is just some residue, right?
Yeah.
It's funny that the top is 1 word, and then right here in the context, it's 2 words. We find that a lot in the Mandela effect.
No, you can say Russia because you just wrote it and I can see it and it's not held. So this is interesting. Look at this, guys. These are 2 Motown CDs. One has it 1 word and one has it 2 words.
Okay, so I found...
That's crazy.
Yeah, Sandy, so I was just doing a quick digging. There's a song called Rick James by Jude, which was, I guess, in the 90s. He talks about Rick James was the original Super Freak.
Oh, okay. Philo, are you trying to get a comment hidden? I can't show that one. It looks too much like the word.
Okay, so this is change.
All right.
Change number 1. She's
Yep.
a very blanky girl. Put what you remember in the chat.
Okay, Tobin, this is where you answer that, what you said earlier. She's a very blanky girl. Tammy says kinky.
Kinky, Sandy. I remember Kinky.
Isn't this an
I
older
remember
one?
Sorry,
Kinky.
Esther? You're
I
breaking
feel like
up,
we
honey.
covered this like a few weeks ago.
We did on, last week?
No, I mean like a
Did
few
we?
weeks. I can't remember. A couple weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't
Last time
have
I
it
was on-
done a couple of weeks ago. No, I didn't have it done yet.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember
but
last-
we have all sorts of bands. Okay. So we have kinky, 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 freaky, funky, kinky, stinky. I was just throwing any word that rhymes.
She's a very
Well, she's
stinky
thinking I
girl.
hope her partner can't smell.
Yeah, I know Esther's crackling right now. It's okay.
Can we flip over to the next slide?
Yeah, we can flip.
Okay.
I have always known this line as she's a very freaky girl, but it has always been kinky, like a lot of the chat remembers.
Are
We can go on,
some of
Brian.
you surprised by this? I know I am.
There's a lot of residue for freaky too, which is reassuring. Makes you feel a little better. All right, number 2, guys, and 3. Go ahead, Brian.
Okay, this is a two-part question. Fill in the blank. Yes or no? Do either of these words...
So you're going to say yes or no, and you're going to fill in the blank in your answer. I want to see an answer and yes or no.
Do either of these words change in the song? So the kind you blank home to your mother.
Blank home to mother. Yeah. So guys, yes or no, do either of these words change throughout the song? Yes or no? And the kind you blank home to mother. Such weird things are being held
I
for
don't
review
know.
today.
When the lyrics change multiple times throughout the song, I don't even know how the artist remembers it. Like, it seemed like you would have a consistency throughout the song.
Well, already in the chat, we have Last Fly with Don't Take. Tammy Wallace with Don't Bring. Eddie, really? Eddie said won't drag. Ed says don't bring. Michael Fontaine says don't bring. Tobin says you don't take. Moon Freedom just says bring. Don't take says TD Mage. Won't bring doesn't sound right, says Michael Fontaine. All right, guys. No one said yes or no. Do these words change throughout the song? Yes or no? Quantum is having a duel, saying don't take or bring. Jennifer says no. Ed Hen says no.
You know that song? This reminds me of this other song change for me. It was a song called "Drive" by the Cars, and
Yes.
I remember him singing clearly in the song, "Who's gonna take you home tonight?" And it's now, "Who's gonna drive you home tonight?" That's another one that gets me.
Did he just say it once or
I have
throughout
to
the
listen
song?
to it.
Because I remember Drive, just like the title of the song.
Really? I remember "Who's Gonna Take You Home."
Throughout the song or just once or twice?
Throughout the song.
Huh. Interesting. I'm a big Cars fan. That's actually one of my favorite bands. And I don't remember it the way you do. I remember it the way it is now.
I have to listen to it. All right, we can go over, Brian.
All right.
I can't see the top. There you go. Go ahead, Brian.
Okay, so the line is now "don't" the first time, then "won't" the second time. I have no memory of "won't." So she's a very kinky girl, the kind you don't take home to mother. The The second word has always been bring in my past, but it has always been take. And unlike don't or won't, it's bring in both verses.
It's take in both verses. That's a typo.
Okay, it's take in both verses.
It's take in both verses. It's take
Okay.
throughout the whole song. There is no bring in the song. Bring is not in the song at all. But what happens is, oh, first of all, the bottom left is exactly what I remember. She's a very freaky girl, the kind you don't bring home to mother. That's exactly what I remember. But the song is now, she's a very kinky girl, the kind you don't take home to mother the first time, and then the second time he sings it, he sings she's a very kinky girl, the kind you won't take home to mother. I don't remember won't. I don't remember take. Well, I could say a dual memory with the take bring, but I do not remember won't 100,000%. And I don't remember.
I remember
kinky.
don't
I remember
and bring.
freaky. So you remember don't bring?
Yeah, and I remember kinky.
So while we're showing the residue, just say yes if you remember won't in the song. Won't take, won't bring, doesn't matter. Do you remember won't? The kind you won't bring home or take home? Yes or no?
Sorry, I'm just looking at old effects. I really don't know.
It's okay.
But I know that I've heard all of these before, so I should know the answer.
Oh my gosh. Right in a row. Eddie Von Keen says yes. T.D. Mage says nope. And Michael Fontaine says possible. Oh my God. All over the place.
I can't remember. Like, didn't we talk? I know that we talked about this song before, and you covered all of these before on the show.
I've only covered this on Mandela Monday. Did you watch Mandela Monday? Oh, no, wait. No,
No.
Curiouser. Curiouser show?
No, I don't think I did.
I literally finished it
Usually, like,
for Mandela
I'm
Monday.
falling
Dan skipped
asleep.
it. And then I may have asked you ahead of time, Esther.
No, I remember, like, all of these being on the show.
Well, then you have definitely shifted.
Like, all of these are. I mean, I should know the answer because I already knew the answer to the first two, but this is weird. Yeah, because usually she goes live like right as soon as I'm going to bed. As soon as I get to bed with my kids, you guys are going live, and I'm like, well, now I can't watch it because I'm going to bed. That's the night I have to get up at 5:20 in the morning, so it's like I can't stay up late. I don't.
Yeah, I have to get up at 5 in the morning when I'm starting Mandela Mondays on Tuesdays. I hate it.
Yeah. Even if I take a nap, I can't. I'm dead for the day. I can take an all-day nap and still be tired for the next 2 days. Unfortunately, I'm a person who has to have my sleep, or I get those. But we've talked about this before. I get those annoying silent migraines. They're so annoying.
Oh, that's not good. I get jittery. I get very anxious if I skip sleep.
But if I do it for
Brian,
3
I
to 4
would not
days
play that.
without enough sleep, I will start getting little black spots or like those little annoying, colorful things. So I don't know what they're called.
I tell you what, though, Guy definitely has a sense of humor. He gives us dreams to entertain us at night while we recharge.
Yeah, that's always nice. At least when it's a fun dream. You get those dreams.
I had this
I don't
weird
have a
dream.
nightmare very often, thankfully.
don't know if I should talk about it on the air, but I can if you want.
That would be
Have you talked about it on air?
So I don't know if you want me to talk about it on air. I can.
Why wouldn't we
it's
want you
nothing
to talk about
special.
it on air?
What?
Why wouldn't we?
Okay. Well, I mean, it was a relatively short dream. I just dreamt that I was on a train, and the train conductor who was taking up tickets, and he was passing out these like pirate trinkets, stuff that was very valuable, but he didn't say anything about holding on to it. So there were people on the train that were trading their trinkets with other people, selling them for money on the train. Well, we went through a tunnel. The tunnel was going dark, and it was one of those long ones you go through the mountains and stuff like that. And the conductor said, "Oops, I forgot to tell everyone, if you did not hold on to your trinket that you had originally, you will now die as soon as we make it to the end of the tunnel." Luckily for me, I held on to my trinket. I didn't trade it or anything, and there was other people who didn't as well. So, we were all okay, except for the few that decided to sell or get rid of their trinkets. And it was weird. Can you hear me? Did I lose everybody?
No, we can hear you. Oh, somebody dropped
Okay.
out though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the guy who was cackling away there, the conductor, his face turned into a scary, like a creepy skeleton. So it makes me think that he was like an actual dead pirate. Anyway, that was my dream. Sandy, you there? I think we lost everybody.
Oh no, I can hear you. Now
Okay,
Sandy just
Okay,
no,
Sandy,
yes.
I lost
Yeah,
you.
I had the StreamYard bug and I missed the end of your dream, but that's okay. You can tell me later.
Okay, I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
And Teresa's last one, Teresa's. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I'll get a copyright here, so I'll just.
Yeah, I would not play these. I would not play them, Brian. Be safe.
If you listen
Don't
to
play
it, he says she's a very kinky girl, and it's supposed to be freaky. But there's residue out here.
So he's singing "Bring the Way I Remember," but it's take.
Yeah, it's take.
Teresa's raising.
Okay.
Is that the last one?
Chicken place. That's the last one.
Okay, last one here, Jeff.
Yay.
All right.
Raising.
Yeah, Jeff's gonna read it for you,
Can I say what
Teresa.
it
You
is?
sound a little tired.
Can I say what it is?
No.
Why?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Because it's really more or less the spelling. Can we just say what it is?
Yeah, it's a spelling. Yes, you can say it. Yes.
Okay, in this case, we can say what it is. So it's Raising Cane's. But the question is, how do you spell America's Chicken Finger Platter fast food restaurant? Credit goes to Teresa Lynch on this one. This is going to be the last one tonight, and we're gonna keep
And
constantly.
unfortunately, go ahead, Brian.
No, I'm saying this. We're going to continue to pump them out as they come. I mean, push out the effects as we find them. And if you guys happen to find any new ones you want to bring it to our attention, I do want to show you my website. So for those of you who are new here and don't know really what the Mandela effect is, or maybe you know a little bit and you want to know more, I can definitely show you the website right after this slide here, these slides. So the Raising Cane's. What do you
And
remember?
what I was saying was, this is not a national chain, so if you don't know it, we understand, because I have never heard of this place.
I've never heard of
Go
Raising
on, Brian.
Cane's. Me neither.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought Teresa was making a joke when she said she was enjoying her Raising Cane.
Well,
I have.
I take that back. We have a Raising Cane's, but it's mostly it's a cornfield, and it's like where you go and do a corn maze, and it's a place where you can buy fresh fruit and vegetables. That's what Raising Cane's in my neck of the woods was.
We have them by me. I eat there every once in a while. They're really good. And
All right,
I
well,
agree.
in the chat, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. That's okay. I was just going to say, and I agree with Teresa on the change.
Okay. So Eric M is guessing and says Caines. Last Flyway doesn't know, and that's quite okay. Jennifer remembers CAIN''S. The one remembers CANE. Never heard the chain. That's okay, Philo. Oh my God, that's horrible, Tobin. Tobin says your trinket represented the COVID certificate. When people that don't have them will be killed.
Wow.
Thank God for midterm elections, because they all changed their mind and said, we don't need them no more.
Yeah.
Wait,
Funny how that works, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Midterm
Sandy?
elections. Let's give them a round of applause.
Sandy, what are we talking about?
Oh, Ed Tobin was commenting on your dream.
Oh yeah. Whoever didn't have the trinkets that they had originally been given on the train were killed once the end of the tunnel. We got to the end of the tunnel on the train, and the conductor's face
Well,
had
he was
turned into a
comparing the
skeleton.
trinket to the COVID certificates.
That might be might have been what it was about. Sometimes dreams do tell what's happening to you in this time, or it could just be entertainment, you know.
And Ed just mentioned one of the Mandela effects I found. I have no memory of a fourth monkey. Do no evil. But there is a fourth monkey now. I covered that about 2 years ago. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, do no evil. I do not remember the fourth monkey.
Me either.
No, me neither.
So let's see.
It was only the three. Can I flip it over to the next one, Sandy?
Yeah, because I don't see any more answers.
This chain is not national, so many of you may not know the brand, but Teresa does and clearly remembers it as Raising Cane's. CAI.
With an I.
Yeah, with an I.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's no I. And it's always been spelled without the I in Raising Cane's.
This one's huge for me.
You remember it the same way Teresa does?
Yes, and I eat there enough to know. It's a very popular place out here.
That's so weird, man.
And ironically, I accidentally found it because of Teresa. Teresa showed us her food and then wrote it the wrong way when she told us about her food.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm eating Raising Cane's, and you could see the wrapper saying CANES. And she wrote CAINES, and I said, Teresa?
Hey, look at that. They spelled Chick-fil-A the way I remember it.
Me too.
Ever since I experienced Raising Cane's, I left Chick-fil-A. They must be really good.
They are. They're actually the first place I ate when I moved to Texas.
I wonder if they have them here in Alabama.
They might.
If I were to pick a franchise to start, I would choose Raising Cane's. Freaking love their chicken. We should reach out to these people and ask them, hey, is that truly what you remember? Because it's never been that way. Again, there's a process to waking someone up to the Mandela effect. There is a process. You don't want to just shock them Raising Cane's. I don't know. I've always been one of those type of guys that loves to venture out. You know, one of those types of people. Anyway,
Teresa fall asleep? She hasn't
think she did.
responded.
I'm here. I'm just being quiet.
Oh, she
All
walked
right,
away.
well, this is your
That's she
like
did. She
big
walked away.
thing. Yeah.
again, here's some residue for Cane's. Raising Cane's chicken fingers.
Hi, Lyric Learner.
That's right there on the
Hi,
menu.
Leonard.
Heather Lerner. It was Kane. Yeah, when she wrote Raising Canes, that's why I thought it was just a joke, because the way she spelt it.
Oh, you mean she got the download?
No. I mean, when she spelt it with the I, that's what I thought it was a joke. She's like, I'm just over here eating Raising Canes. And I'm like, that's, I just thought it was a joke, or like she misspelled something and it auto corrected to a wrong word because I'd never heard of it. So I thought she was like eating something canes.
All right, so real quick, guys, I'm just going to take you to my website. And again, I'll post it in the chat in case you're unfamiliar with it.
I'll put it in the chat. You just focus
You
on
will?
showing
Okay.
it.
Thanks, Andy.
It's like Chick-fil-A, it's changed. I actually commented on a post about Subway, Chick-fil-A, or which one would you get rid of? And I purposely spelled it CHIC.
Okay. So this is
I'm leaving that K off there.
Hey guys, this is my site. Okay, I built this from scratch using HTML coding and what's the other CSS coding. There's also some JavaScript with the games. If you want to go in here, there's a color guessing game. I'll show you that real quick. Start game. You just pick a color I'm thinking of. You have to please try again. Okay. So anyway, you just go in the sequence, I guess. So anyway, that's that. Let me go back to the site. Okay, so there's books, there's movies, tools, polls. This is one of the ones that Sandy's going to help me work on this, right, Sandy? This is more or less, so you can send this to your friends, and they can, if you wanted to find out what the consensus is, like for instance, what was the key ingredient in Popeye's spinach that made his muscles grow? And I think we all know the answer to that. It was iron. So if you vote, again, iron, there's 3 votes. It's 100%, so far 0% vitamin A. And so we can confirm that this is a Mandela effect in that respect. So again, it's a very helpful tool. That's in the polls folder. There's my hand copied King James Bible. I did New Testament. It shows you when I completed them. So it's been quite a project so far, and I'm still building upon it. There's even a theories page that I've been working on. Some of these were taken from other sites, and then I kind of I put my own analysis into it. So good stuff there. Mandela Effect database. So this is a fun one here. I think I showed this with you guys last week. Okay, so say you're trying to find an effect or a date. It was discovered or searched by, discovered by. Let's say you want to look up Forrest Gump, for instance. You type in Gump and it immediately finds all the ones related to Forrest Gump. If you wanted to find, let's see, what's another one? Let's say 54, Studio 54. Just type in 54 and it pops up. So yeah, it's a very helpful tool. I'm working through these. Jeff helped me find the website. He sent me the site. And if you go up here to the top, if you click on where it says last updated 1/03/2022, if you click on that, it'll take you to the source page. This is Mandela Effect main website. So yeah, that's where I pull those from. But what I'm doing is I'm taking those and adding ours and also making them searchable and you can sort them too by ABC, by the effect. So this took a lot of work, you guys, and it's still ongoing. See, I have to take these and then put them into that HTML table.
You did a great job, Brian.
Yeah, thank you.
You did. Great job, Brian.
Thanks, guys. That means a lot. And so you can scroll down here, share this with your friends. What is the Mandela effect? You can click here. It tells you all about it. False memories. The top 500 list. There's a top 500 list if you click there. Star Wars, Monopoly. Go check it out, you guys. It's free. I am asked. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to reach me and Sandy, you can hit the contact us button at the bottom, and it will shoot out an email. Okay. All right. So just so you know. Okay. So let me go back to the page. All right. So there's 2 donate buttons if you'd like to donate. We've had to upgrade our equipment a bit. Sandy just got a new computer, and Teresa got a new computer, and we're working toward if you guys can donate 5, 10, 20, whatever you want to donate. There's a PayPal button here and a Cash App if you want to donate. Okay, that helps us upgrade equipment. Of course, I would like to have one of those fancy microphones. It'd be nice, but I don't need it. This website is $7 a month to maintain it. There is maintenance fees associated with it. I'm not a monetized channel, so I'm asking for you guys' help if you can. If you can donate, that would be great. But yeah, we love you guys, and we want to keep doing these shows. We want as much involvement as you guys usually do, and we love it if you share it with your friends. Anyone else have any other comments?
That donating is not necessary, but if you can't donate, we'd love it if you'd share the channel and help us grow.
Yes, at least share the channel with your friends. Share the website. The website will help get the word out there, because that's what I really wanted, was a central repository, and there are links to all the channels pretty much. You got, I think, Scarab Performances on there. You got Sandy's channel. If you have a channel link, if you'd like me to link it, I'd be more than happy to put it on there. As long as your content is, if it's Mandela effect related, I can post it on there for you. Let me see. Yeah, Moon Freedom. Oh, thank you. Yeah, love everyone. Love the show. Love the chat. Thumbs up.
Do you have tacos?
Oh yeah, I love tacos. I love tacos, Ed Hen.
No.
All right, anyone else? Jeff, did you
Yeah,
get all
Brian,
that?
one more thing.
Yes.
Brian, I just sent you a
Sweet.
link. Can you check it and see if that takes you to the YouTuber list I made? And if it does, you can show it to them really quick. We're going to be adding this PDF of, I made a list using help from the group. And if you know a channel I missed, please let me know. It's all the YouTubers that deal with the Mandela effect, flat earth truthers. Everybody. If I missed a channel though, I'm open to edits. It hasn't been edited for quite some time. I'm trying to see the last time, it was 2020, August of 2020, almost 2 years ago.
Okay. Well, Sandy, this is easy enough to put into an HTML page.
Can you show it to them?
What?
I just give a quick overview. Now, if you're in Teresa's group, you have access to this list, but we're also going to add it to the Mandela Effect Awareness website. And if you have a channel and want your channel added, please go to the website, send us an email, you can add it to the list.
So sorry, this content is
Brian,
not
you're not
available.
presenting.
Well, I'm
Oh,
trying
you
to
can't
click
get
on
it?
the link. I clicked on
Give
it.
me 1 second. I'll send you the actual PDF from my
Yeah,
file.
send me the PDF like to my email or something. Or actually, you could send it. Hang on. You can send it to my messages, iMessage. I'll have you as a contact on Apple. So yeah, just send it to my email if you don't mind, and I'll present.
Okay, hold on. Things are acting really goofy right now. Why is this happening to me? Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys very much, and some of you here are here every week, even though we post. We usually do like a
Got it.
we usually do a Sunday show. Okay, we moved from doing Fridays to Sundays at some point, and we appreciate you guys coming and joining with us.
Brian, I can only send it to you, I think, through Messenger because it's in my iCloud. So I'm sending it to you in Messenger. You should have it right now.
Okay, that actually worked.
All right, so if you want to just give them a quick overview to see it,
Yeah, I'll just do a
since
quick
we've been talking
overview.
about it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, so this is
So
it.
you can see there's a lot of channels here that you probably, I'm sure you don't know all of them.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that.
Well, that's just
What is this?
me.
What is this bit.ly? Did you shorten the links?
Yeah, I shortened the links.
Because some of those the bit.lys and stuff like that, they'll be blocked by
Hmm.
some antivirus. So you got to be careful with that URL shortening.
Oh, I shortened them myself.
Yeah, I know. The thing is with the bit.ly, like I said, let me try to click on one of these.
Well, click on one that you know is still active because they should still work.
Yeah, see, wow, you did you did put a lot of them on there. Wow.
Yeah, there's multiple pages.
And see,
Now, some of them I may have to remove because their channels are no longer active.
there's so many channels.
And now I have to add you to other sources, other resources, Brian.
Oh, me?
Yeah, your website.
Yeah, EYA she's been finding a lot of Bible changes.
Matter of fact, I'm adding you right now, Brian.
Good night, Tammy.
Yep, good night, Tammy. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you next Sunday.
Yeah, thank you, Tammy. It was
Come
very
back
nice
again,
meeting you.
everyone. I hope everyone has a happy and safe St. Patrick's Day. And if you go out, be responsible. That's all I got to say.
Yep.
Have a great Mandela Effect night. God bless everyone.
Night, everyone.
Right.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Right.